If you want to retire with over £1 million property portfolio and make £84,000 yearly income, this video is for you. What I'm about to share with you, if you implement, you'd never rely on pension and government subsidies. Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Rahim. Just over a few years ago, I was working as a professional accountant in a job where I was undervalued, underappreciated, going absolutely nowhere. I took the leap of faith to start my property investment journey with zero to building a multi-million pound property investment portfolio. I now have my renovation company, my estate agency, and I now help professionals like you to use my tried and tested method to make, manage, and multiply income through investment properties. So I know exactly what I'm about to share with you will impact and make you never have to rely on your pension. Look, in order for you to be able to build £1 million property investment portfolio in a very short period of time that will make you £84,000, you got to be able to use the BRRRR method. What is the BRRRR method? The BRRRR method, commonly known as BRRRR, is when you buy a property, a dilapidated house, you refurbish it to force the value, you refinance and you rent the property out so you can go again and buy more investment property. Think about buying the worst house on the best street, because these are the type of houses that will generate you serious return on investment but also make you super wealthy. Let me walk you through an example. Let's say we went to this amazing beautiful road or street. It looks beautiful and we know property prices are very good in that area, but there's a property on the left hand side. It's an eyesore. It's been dilapidated, old, has been there for so many years and nobody have done anything to that property. And we didn't approach the owner at that point and say, hey, we're interested in buying that property. We saw this dilapidated house that's been there for many years, and this seller is motivated seller and they really want to sell the property. And let's say they come around and say, look, they can sell the property for £100,000. Because you know what you're doing and you're a property investor, we can go and negotiate to buy that property. If you've been following me in my YouTube channel, you know I never buy properties at the price, and I always go and negotiate to get seriously below market property deals. Let's say we went and speak to this landlord, and this landlord is very motivated and they want to sell, and we say, look, we're happy to buy the property, not at £100,000, but we can buy it at, let's say, 15% discount. We're not going to say discount to them, but we're going to say, look, I'm prepared to buy the property for £85,000. Let's say then he's excited, he wants the money, he's desperately looking to do something else with that money. We can go and buy that property for £85,000. So the property is worth £100,000. We're going to go and buy it at £85,000. I know some of you may be thinking, oh, how is that possible? Yes, it is possible. If you know how to add value, if you know how to serve the person that's looking to sell that property, but also know why they're selling the property, you can foster a win-win resolution where you're winning, the owner is winning, and the property also is winning, because obviously we're going to be renovating that property, adding value to it in order to start building our pension. So we bought that property for £85,000. Let's say we have our legal stamp duty. Let's say that was about £5,000. Okay, as we know, the property is a dilapidated house. Obviously we got to add value by renovating it, upgrading the electrics, the plumbing, plastering, skimming. In essence, we got to modernize the property to bring it to a sellable or rentable condition. Let's say we put a budget of £30,000. So our initial investment then would be £120,000. So this is the money we have invested to buy this dead, dilapidated house and force the value by using the £30,000 as a renovation so that we could be able to maximize the potential but also the value of that investment property. Say we've done the property really nice, it looks absolutely amazing, we force that value. Properties like that, looking at this area specifically, that property we've added that £35,000 to kind of add the value, it's likely to come back at £160,000. So you may be thinking, why has it come back at £160,000? It come back at £160,000 because, oh, sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to draw your attention to a guide I've just created. This guide is for you if you're looking to start and scale in property investment, and you've got questions that you want to ask in order to start your property investment. This guide is the ultimate guide to start and scale in property investment journey. I talk about the different type of investment strategies. I also discuss the the 11 ways you can raise finance to make any property no money down deals, and the type of properties to buy in order to generate a serious return in your investment. And I'm giving this book away for completely free of charge, no string attached, nothing, absolutely free. Click the link on the description of this video to get your free guide now. We've only got a limited number of these copies available as well, so click the link to get your guide now. Let's get back to our video. The price we bought that property at £85,000 was a dilapidated, uninhabitable. It's been vacant for a very, very long time. So basically we've come back in, redo the whole house as if we're building it from new basically. So we actually significantly added that value. Hence, the property would have gone up by £160,000. So if that property would have gone up at £160,000, the initial purchase price, which was £120,000, what we would do at that point, because we want to keep the properties in order for them to be making us passive recurring income on a monthly basis, so we can go again and buy more houses. So what we could do at that point, we could do a remortgage, and the new lenders usually borrow 75% of the new value of that property. So 75% of the £160,000 is £120,000. So that new loan, the £120,000, is the same amount we use to buy and renovate the house. So we use that money to pay back our loan and refund our initial investment to ourselves or to any other investors we may have used to actually buy that property. Let's say we're able to remortgage that property and rent that property out. Let's say we're able to rent it for about £1,700 and we're making about £1,000 net profit. So if you times that by 12, you're talking about £12,000. So £12,000 becomes your net profit for buying that investment property every year. Now that we've done the first property, we'll use that same money to go again and repeat the process. Imagine now, the first couple of two might be a bit slow, but the third, fourth, and so on would become a lot more easier because you know the blueprint now already to expedite that process. Let's say fast forward to like maybe a couple of years or so, you're able to repeat that 7 times in a row. You would have built a property portfolio of, let's say, 160 times 7. Let's say in the next couple of years, we're able to replicate that process and we're able to acquire 7 investment properties. Let's assume they're all worth about £160,000 as well. So if you times the 160 by 7, you would have had a property portfolio of £1,120,000. Hello, that makes you a property millionaire before or soon after you retire. I'm hoping that you'll do this way, way, way before your retirement, knowing that you are a property investor before you even retire working for people. Or perhaps this would be one of the ways you can quit your job and jump into property full time. And let's look at the rental income. Those 7 properties each generate you £12,000 a year. If you times that by 7, those same properties would have generated you £84,000 a year net profit. What would £84,000 do for you and your family? And here's the thing, most people will not hit £84,000 a year in the job that they're currently doing. But if you think outside of the box, outside of working 9 to 5, trying to please people that don't even care about you, and you do this, you make working for that company an option instead of an obligation. Look, if you are one of the few that watched this video until the end, congratulations, because most people would watch 2-3 minutes of this video and then skip past it, goes for fun. If you've made that, congratulations, and you are an action taker. But to make the difference between the person that just watched this video for 2-3 minutes, or the one that has not even bothered click this video and watch the content, make this a massive difference. Make this the time you can take your finances into your own hands instead of waiting until it's too late. I'm going to be offering you a free, no obligation consultation with one of my specialists to learn how you and I can work together to help you build a property portfolio that will make you passive recurring income, so you can make working for someone an option instead of an obligation. It's completely free of charge. Click the link on the description of this video to reserve your free no obligation consultation with one of my specialists to see how I may be able to help you make money work for you instead of you working for it. If you like this video or any of my videos, smash the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. I look forward to sharing the next one.